It's me, and this is going to be appropriate costume jewelry to wear to work. I'm actually going to separate the two videos, so after this I'm going to film what to wear for romantic occasions or for special occasions with your significant other, which will probably be fine jewelry and believable fakes. But anyway, I am wearing the e.l.f. HD powder today. I'm finally trying it out, and I just want to share a quick tip, because I know a lot of people were complaining that it's messy. It's not if you know how to work it. So when you open it up, I know you guys get tempted to pull that sticker off, the one right here that says pull to open. The trick is don't pull it to open and just poke little holes in some of the plastic. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I poked holes in some of these little things here. Not all of them, just some of them I have holes poked. So then when I want to put some on, I just close the lid, I shake it, and then I remove it, and you can see that it comes out nice and neatly inside the cap where I can swirl my brush around. And so what this does is it stops you from wasting product, okay? So it doesn't fly everywhere, it doesn't get all in your face, it doesn't make a mess, and you get to use more of your product. So that's how to avoid that. And this will work with any loose powder or eyeshadow that comes with a sift and the little sticker above it. So as you can see, I closed it, and it's not messy. There's not a ton of powder everywhere. You guys didn't see powder flying up in my face everywhere. So that's how you do that. And if you wear like sheer cover or bare minerals or anything like that, then you know, even the higher end stuff, do not peel that sticker over the sift, otherwise your product is going to get everywhere, especially if you wear powders and like mineral makeup. So yeah, just take a pin or like a little teeny pair of cuticle scissors or a knife and poke holes in about 1/4 to half of the little holes, and you'll be good to go. So anyway, this is stuff that I think is appropriate for work. You know, everything is different. It really depends on the type of job that you have. You know, I was lucky enough, I worked in an office where my boss didn't give a shit what I wore. I could wear anything to work that I wanted. Especially accessory wise, he didn't care. As long as I did my job, he didn't care if my necklace was like this big or this small. But obviously some jobs have rules, some people have uniforms, some people can't wear earrings the size of a quarter, you know, things like that. You know, depending, I don't know, you work in a courthouse or something like that. Some people have to wear the brand of wherever they work. Like if you work in Armani or H&M or something like that, I think you have to wear their stuff. So it depends. You know, obviously if you work at Forever 21, you can probably wear the Forever 21 jewelry. But if you work at a lawyer's office, you probably can't wear some of that jewelry. So this is just kind of relative, and this is just to give you guys ideas. Obviously, if you work in fast food, you know, you have to have short nails. You can't wear nail polish. You can't be like me, really. You can't wear rings and stuff like that. But if you can wear jewelry, or, you know, if there's some rules you can play with, then here are some ideas. First of all, I'm going to say stud earrings, which I did not pick any out, but you guys check out my fine jewelry must-haves. The fine jewelry usually is appropriate for everywhere. So check that video out. Stud earrings are great. But anyway, if you're going to wear like a ring to work, I suggest little rings like this, little bow ring. And I'm showing you costume jewelry on purpose because if you live in a major city like me, I used to take the buses and the trains to work, so I didn't want to wear my real jewelry. You know, people get mugged and stuff, so I wore fake stuff to work. Either that, or I would take my real jewelry and like wrap it up and put it in my chest or like in my purse or something and put it on when I got there. But for the most part, I would just wear costume. I think a ring like this is appropriate for work. It's just, you know, it's not too big, not too small, it's not offensive. You don't want to wear anything offensive to work. You like those stupid earrings that say trust no bitch or like ratchet and stuff like that. That stuff is never appropriate. I would avoid word jewelry, period. Yeah. I always say it's not the time you want to wear a big dramatic earring. So, you know, something like these are really pretty. These are glass and they're just cute little earrings. I don't know if you guys can see the flowers in them. They're just cute, you know, if you work at a bank or whatever. They're just cute little earrings. If you can wear something a little bit more dangly, I think these are appropriate. Just little simple dangle beaded earrings. Can't really get in trouble for that. I used to wear these all the time at work. And these are just little hoops. Let me take them apart because I keep them together. They're just little two-tone hoops. And I think these originally came from Walmart when I was working there during the summer while I was away in college. They're just the cutest little two-tone hoop. And they're like that big. They go with everything because they're gold and silver. They're not real, but they can pass for real. And they're just cute little earrings that you can wear pretty much anywhere. Okay, watches. This is the watch I wear to work all the time. It's just a silver and black watch on a thin fake leather band. It was super cheap. I got it off of eBay. And it's one of those wraparound watches. So it's just appropriate. Like, it's not too big, it's not too small. You know, sometimes I would need to know the time. Yeah. You know, if I was running out on a lunch break or something. This watch I also wear to work all the time because it's gold and silver, so it goes with everything. And it's excuse me, it's small. It's a small watch, so I don't think the big gaudy watches are appropriate for work. And I love a big gaudy watch, but unless, like I said, unless it's a fun office or something, or one of those type of jobs where you can just do what you want or wear what you want at least, then I wouldn't. But look at that. Everything's big on me because I've been losing weight, so none of my watches and stuff fit. They don't stay anymore. It's supposed to be like right there, but just drapes down. But yeah, this is just cute. It's appropriate. It's nothing special. Can wear it to work every day. Goes with everything. Let's see. I think. Okay, bracelets. I have this one here. It's just a gold tone rope bracelet. Always appropriate. Can't go wrong with that. Here's a little fake pearl charm bracelet. I used to wear dollar bracelets to work every day, especially like the little ones that are spray painted to look like metal. Or like just anything inexpensive, that way if someone wanted to take it, they could take it. I didn't care, it wasn't anything real. This one, the charm is not laying right, but it's just a little charm bracelet. I think it's totally appropriate for work. And again, smaller bracelets, like this one's fine as well, you know, depending on if you have to dress up or if you're casual. It's very cute for work. You could wear that with some stud earrings. Okay, let me see if I pull any necklaces. Basically, though, the smaller, more understated jewelry, you know, you don't want anything too loud and obnoxious. This is just a little heart. Oh, it's backwards. On a chain. It's a little strawberry, actually. It's cute. It's got little crystals. Totally appropriate. You know, you don't want anything offensive. You don't want anything super loud that draws too much attention. Here's another longer one. I think it's cute. It's just a little bow. It's just a little bow with crystals. You know, sweet, girly, nothing special. No one's gonna say, "Excuse me, can I talk to you? What are you wearing?" You know. Another necklace. This one's shorter, but still very appropriate. It's just hearts with a rhinestone one in the middle. I used to wear this all the time. If you can have a little bit more bling, have this little dainty little rhinestone necklace, which I think is really cute. And only this part has rhinestones on it, like the rest of the chain is plain, so I think it's fine. It's not like you're dripping in rhinestones. Here's another one that's appropriate for work. It's just a little silver key with a peace symbol. Usually no one's offended by that. Just a little key. You know, there's like little quirky ways you can dress up your uniform. If you wear this on a uniform, no one's gonna say anything, you know what I mean? But you still feel girly, you know what I mean? Which is good. Then I have this one. This came off of eBay. I just threw this one in because it's gold tone, in case some of you really like gold. I tend to wear more silver than gold, but I like gold. You know, it's just a little stone. It's nothing special. I don't think any employer would have a problem with that. And last but not least, I think that beads are always appropriate for work. I've never heard of any employer having issues with a woman wearing beads. You know, it's kind of old school, it's just classic. Beaded necklaces are safe for almost any occasion, honestly. I've never heard of anyone getting offended or saying that beaded jewelry is inappropriate. So here I have a vintage piece. This one's a little bit funkier though because it almost looks like leopard print. It's just a beaded gold tone necklace. You really can't go wrong with this. Like, seriously, no employer is gonna whine or complain. Then have this beaded necklace. So when in doubt, just wear a beaded necklace to work. Beads. Here's a long silver tone one. And this one came with the matching earrings because they look like this. The earrings look exactly like this. They're small. And it's just a nice long chain. And no employer is going to complain about that. Beads are always classic. They're always classy. And then, you know, you can get real beady with it. You know, beads. Some clear ones here. Some gray ones. You know, just beads. I have a couple more beads to show you guys. This is that tangle. My necklaces are always tangling right before I come on camera. After I make sure they're not tangled before I come on. These are some vintage red beads with gold. They're cute. Again, always appropriate. Here I have some turquoise ones. These are vintage. These came off of eBay. Beads. Again, they're very classy, very classic. No employer will have an issue with you wearing beads unless you work at a job where you straight up cannot wear jewelry. Like some of the food services, you know, or something like that. Or the cleaning industry jobs, you might not be able to wear jewelry. Here's a kind of funky beaded necklace. This is vintage. It's just got, it's really old school. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very old school, but again, if you work in an office or, you know, real estate or public relations or marketing, corporate, any type of corporate, no one's going to have an issue with you wearing beads. So if you want to change up your suits and like your skirts and like your little black dresses and you don't know what to do because you don't want to be inappropriate, throw on some beads. I promise you. You know, if your hair is back in a bun, your nails are simple, you have like a little ballet slipper manicure going on or French manicure going on, and you have to be very modest, beads will always, always work. And they don't have to be huge and obnoxious like this. They can be just even little stone ones like this, you know? And then you can get crazy. You can make your own beaded necklaces. You can try switching up the colors. It's a great way to dress up a boring sweater or a boring suit or a little black dress, you know? Or even if you're like a waitress, I think you can get away with like some beads. And it'll make you stand out and you can get better tips. Or even if you like work at a bank or something like that, you can do beads. I've never heard of any employer having an issue with beads. So yeah, you want to keep it simple, you want to keep it understated. You can wear your good jewelry, but if you don't want to, for reasons like I didn't want to, like I live in a major city, so you know I was taking public transportation every day. You know, if you work in Manhattan and you're taking you know, the trains and the buses or whatever, I don't think it's smart to come out with a big gold necklace on, or you know, big gold chain, or a honking silver bracelet, or you know, even if it's a little minuscule diamond tennis bracelet or like a diamond bangle, I don't think it's smart to wear that during your commute. You know, if your office is safe and you know you don't have to worry about theft wherever you work, you can tuck it in your bag or something like that and then put it on when you get there. Like, obviously, real jewelry is always appropriate for work. Like, this ring is amber and silver. You know, no employer will ever have an issue with that, you know, especially like in an office setting or something like that. But, if you're traveling and for safety reasons, I think you would be better off with the fake stuff. And you can wear believable fakes, you know, get a CZ if you want, you know, cute little CZ or something. Or just go with the costume jewelry. Get some fun vintage beads. You know, have a nice cheap watch that doesn't look super cheap. You know what I mean? Like the wraparound one, or there's a thin metal one. That metal one, I think I paid $5 for back in the day. It's so old. I've had it for years. In fact, I know I bought it in downtown Brooklyn from one of those street vendors, like in the early 2000s, maybe even before I went to college. It was $5. They used to sell us $5 watches. That watch has held up, it's lasted. I've changed the battery a gazillion times. It keeps perfect time, and it's just my throwaway watch. You know, we just throw it on, throw it off, throw it on, throw it off. I throw it everywhere, chuck it everywhere, and it's my beat up watch. It's a beat up watch. You know, it's my workhorse. Take it to work. It's totally not loud. It goes with everything. It matches everything. It looks classy. It's classic. And it was dirt cheap. If something happens to it, someone takes it, or hey, stick them up, take it. It's not worth anything. I used to have a fake silver charm bracelet I used to wear every day to work, and it was $1, but I got compliments on it. So yeah, that is the type of stuff that you should wear to work. Feel free to take my advice, my suggestions. If you don't have any beaded necklaces, I suggest you get some, because they really are so versatile. You can wear them anywhere. Anywhere. No one's going to say beads are tacky or not classy. They're always classic, always classy. So anyway, off to film a video about what to wear for that someone special, or what I would wear. So anyway, take care guys. Bye.